We want you to know that we would always appreciate you once you come on the program, all right, for the first time, but don't make it the last. We have a lot that will be happening here, you know what I mean? So yeah, get used to the thing and tell somebody else about the thing. Again, for those of you who have not yet shared, we want to invite you now to share the program, all right? Once you share the program, that's how other people, I mean, Josie cleaning up, so what is that one dog? You understand? Yeah. Once you share, that's how other people get to know that we are here. Okay, so family members, let's get into the business for today now. Now, the Royal Grenada Police Force will be conducting live ammunition training at the Pearls Airstrip Camp Raymond Pearl St. Andrew, and that will be happening tomorrow, Friday, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. Animal owners and the general public, you are advised to exercise extreme caution should use of the surrounding areas be an absolute necessity, all right? So don't play all good and ting, you know what I mean? If you don't have right to be there, don't. The St. Patrick Youth Organization, Inc. understood and saw the cries for help by families affected by the COVID-19, especially for groceries and other basic supplies. As an organization, they say they realize that something must be done to assist the families in their time of need. Now, together with several private sector organizations, registered groups, and other key stakeholders, the organization was able to provide relief and support to the marginalized families under its Caring Hands initiative. Without the tremendous assistance, the organization would not have been able to perform this act of kindness. Now, the organization would like to thank all the donors and extend their deepest appreciation to those who supported the venture. So the Duty Group Medical Plan, Real Value IGA Supermarket, Grenada Union of Teachers, the general public, both local and in the diaspora, are members of the St. Patrick Youth Organization. Further, they are still accepting contributions from individuals and companies to bring hope, relief, and a mental ease to marginalized families at this time. It is our hope, they say, to provide an additional 10 families with food hampers and basic supplies. Now, the organization pleads the support of all persons and organizations locally, regionally, and internationally who can make a contribution to support this most worthy initiative. They say that they recognize that unity is strength, and that only together we can beat the COVID-19 by being our brother's keeper. As an organization, we are forever grateful, they say, for your unwavering support, understanding, and generosity in these tough economic times. Once again, a big thank you, they say, and deepest appreciation for the St. Patrick Youth Organization family for your support in this venture. I'll give them a clap, no man. You doesn't hear them thing happening all the time. You understand? You don't hear anything. So when you hear it, you have to give them a clap. You know, show them that you appreciate it. You know what I mean? Clap on the program, give them some fire. If you know what I mean. Hold on. So we need to tell you about this boy. Police are seeking your assistance in locating Kelisha Williams. Now, Kelisha is a 15-year-old of conference in St. Andrew. Now, anyone seen Kelisha Williams or has any information about her whereabouts, you are asked to contact the Grenville Police Station at 442-7224. St. David Police Station at 444-6224. You can also call the CID at 440-3921, Police Emergency at 911, or you can call the police hotline at 444-1958 or the nearest police station. All right, so they're asking for your assistance in locating this 15-year-old girl. It has been a while since we have reported a missing 15-year-old, you know, so all you try your best to see if you can assist the police. Meanwhile, the police is also seeking your assistance in locating Agnes Williams, who is a 63-year-old of St. David's. Miss Williams left her home about 6 weeks ago and has not been seen since. Anyone seeing Agnes Williams or has any information about her whereabouts, you are asked to contact the St. David Police Station at 444-6224. You can also simply call the nearest police station, or you can call 911. Now, your assistance will be greatly appreciated. We are moving on. Now, the St. George's slippage in Molyneux Boy continues to be a talking point as well. Now, the Ministry of Infrastructural Development and Implementation informs that the slippage of Molyneux continues to deteriorate. The ministry is working towards awarding, they say, a contract by the end of August 2020 to commence geotechnical studies for not only Molyneux, but the entire Western Main Road corridor. The duration of the study for the Molyneux area is approximately 4 months. The engineers of the ministry will continue their weekly monitoring schedule of the slip and document the extent to which damages are still occurring. The statistics will be provided as part of the baseline data to the geotechnical firm. The public is advised that specialized equipment will have to be shipped to Grenada in order to undertake non-destructive testing to determine the geology of the area. Now, the data gathered from the subsurface investigation will then be analyzed by national and regional material laboratories. Following this process, then the firm will present the findings of the investigation. This will determine where the road will be reconstructed. Residents and the general public, you will be invited to stakeholder consultation during the entire process. Now, the environmental and social impact assessment and management plans will also be prepared along with the detailed designs and other documents before construction can commence. All these activities are expected to take place during the next 4 months period, which is stipulated for the geotechnical investigation. Residents in the area and the general public, you are called upon to cooperate with the process and refrain from vehicular traffic in the area. The ministry will ensure that bi-weekly updates be provided once the firm mobilizes to Grenada. Please be guided accordingly. Now, we have visited the site ourselves, and yeah, it's pretty much really bad in that area. The Chalice Bar, the house where he lived and all that, that's gone. You know, it was deteriorating, breaking down slowly, but now it is just now debris. Actually, that's what it is now, debris. And the other nearby properties, that would soon be debris as well, based on what we have seen happening there. All right, yep, we are moving on. How are we looking for time, boy? Good. Oh yeah. In keeping with the public health policy and police recommendations in support of the COVID-19 protocols, the Rotary Club of Grenada today announced the closure of Quarantine Park to the general public. This closure, it says, takes effect from today, 9 this evening, well, which was about 20 minutes ago, to 6 a.m. Tuesday, August 11, 2020. The Rotary Club notice says the park will again be open Tuesday, August 11, 2020. Well, Alright, let me move on. So I see, almost every day I just go and take my little thing, lie down, chill out with my family, take a little sleep on the grass, eat a little popcorn, Let me leave that dog there. Right. The National Executive Council and the entire membership of the National Democratic Congress, the NDC, stand firmly in solidarity with our Public Relations Officer, the PRO, Sister Claudette Joseph, named as the defendant in a defamation lawsuit brought by Prime Minister Mitchell on Thursday, July 30th, 2020. We find it rather unfortunate that our Prime Minister would choose to waste precious time and money to advance a frivolous and vindictive lawsuit instead of focusing on the socio-economic issues facing the nation at this time, especially those brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic. This sinister and vulgar attempt is solely to subdue someone whom he perceives as a formidable political opponent standing against public corruption. The NDC urges the Prime Minister to cease the vengeful practice that he has prompted or promoted for years during his time in public office, and to use his position of leadership to unite and to bring our people together during this challenging period. We call upon every reasonable, fair-minded, freedom-loving Grenadian to stand up in solidarity with Sister Claudette Joseph and the NDC. We must protect our freedom of speech and defend our fundamental rights and liberties. And so that's a press release that came in from the National Democratic Congress. Folks, we've received some complaints from some bar owners of letters being sent to them advising them that they need to close their bars by 9 p.m. All right, in keeping with COVID-19 recommendations and protocols. Some of these bar owners are not taking that lightly and says that it is affecting their daily bread as they try to make a legitimate earning for themselves and their families during these covetous times. Audio anticipation is building. People are becoming anxious. I know the police have their work cut out for them. Many people are speculating as to what will happen Carnival Monday and Tuesday in Grenada. You've heard about the closure of the park. I don't know what else is to come. I've been hearing some talk that I cannot repeat, but let's see where that will go. How did we get here? I think I have an idea, and we were speaking about that last night, in that no more are the words of the authority being listened to. How did we get here? How did we get here? How are we where we are now with these kinds of approaches? You know, instead of telling the baby, don't go to the door, and trust that the baby will not, because the baby will listen to you, you're now having to get up and close the door yourself so that the baby don't defy or the baby don't ignore what you're saying. I don't know, man. I just think what is happening in Grenada now, it speaks volumes. That's what I think. I think it speaks volumes. Are we as leaders understanding? Are we getting it? Are we really realizing what's happening? And finding ways of shifting our mode of operations, our mode of leadership. There's a lot of shifts that needs to take place, and if it doesn't, then we are going to continue to have to implement force. Yeah? Instead of just saying something and everybody respecting it, you know, because the leaders have spoken. So every man must obey. we find that at the time, so what is it? Is it to do with carnival, that it doesn't matter who speaks against carnival, that nobody would listen? Or is it something more? You know what I mean? Is it something more? Y'all pay attention to what is happening now. We are not confident that our people, our Grenadian brothers and sisters, will listen, even when their lives are at risk. Do you understand where I'm going with this? Listen, people's lives are at risk, but they are still not listening. So, something we are doing wrong. That's what I believe. We are doing something wrong. Good. We are moving on. How are we looking for time? Now, Olia, we expect a rough season. A rough one. Now, the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season, already busy through early August, could be one of the most active seasons on record. And that is according to an outlook released on Wednesday by the Colorado State University. Now, the CSU outlook calls for 24 named storms, 12 of which are expected to become hurricanes, and 5 of those hurricanes becoming major hurricanes, category 3 or higher, that is 115 plus miles per hour winds on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale. Now, this focus is almost double the 30-year 1981 to 2010 average of 13 named storms, 7 hurricanes and 3 major hurricanes, and is 4 storms, 3 hurricanes, and 1 major hurricane more than its last outlook issued in early July. Than its last outlook issued just about a month ago. Month and some. Now, in that focus, and if that focus holds, listen to this, if that focus holds, 2020 would have the second most number of storms in any season, just behind 2005, 28 storms. It will also be tied both 1969 and 2010 for the second most hurricanes in any season. Again, trailing only 2005's 15 hurricanes. 2020 cannot be a real year. If this holds, people, history again. Let me pull up my pants. You understand? What to Dubai? I'll kill priests. You understand? Speaking of killing priests, what we know for sure is that there's something special about Grenada. I don't know what has happened, but it's like them storms and them, they afraid us. Them storms and them, when they come close to us, it's like they just whine. You know? They just look at some kind of jetly thing. In fact, some kind of matrix, you know. You understand? Sometimes you see the gun pointing right at them, right? You know, and trigger pull, and they say, well, nah, they can't dodge it, and they do some kind of matrix. Yeah, I mean, that's how good it is moving up. I never see that yet. We could get away from a storm, thank God. You understand? You say, well, yes, for sure. The last one that come there again, we say for sure we getting it. You understand? Next thing, as soon as the thing reach us so, Grenada gonna get matrix. You know what I mean? John, no dog. You're telling me. Anyway, so, going back to the whole business, so this is what is likely to happen. God forbid. You understand? Yeah, boy. We just, and listen, The United States is not, look, the United States is not exempt from that, you know. Because you see what Isaac do, and Isaac was also a small fry. You understand? So anyway, yeah, let me that piece there, you hear me? Yeah, boy. CSU's outlook includes the 9 named storms and 2 hurricanes that have already formed. So they expect another 15 named storms to form through the end of the hurricane season. If this were to happen, it would use up the entire list of 2020 tropical storm and hurricane names and require use of the Greek alphabet for the remaining named storms. That's only happened once before in the record-smashing 2005 hurricane season. During the record-breaking 2005 season, Colorado State University's August forecast predicted 20 named storms, 10 hurricanes, and 6 major hurricanes. You know what I mean? No. Anyway, all you. And there are several factors that they say is causing, you know, these new trends. The trending toward La Nina and things like that, all right, as well as warmer oceans. You know, all these are what contributes to that kind of outlook. Yeah. So let me see, yeah, Papa. Let me see. Oh, yeah. We are moving on. Hear that piece. The U.S. Coast Guard unloaded almost U.S. 26 million in cocaine and marijuana at Port Everglades. Yeah? And that's according to them in a release. You understand? Now, the drugs were offloaded on Wednesday by the crew members of the Coast Guard and stuff like that. You understand? They say that the haul included about 3,900 pounds of marijuana and about 1,100 pounds of cocaine. Eh? The Coast Guard seized the drugs from suspected drug smuggling vessels in the Caribbean Sea. Eh? As part of a specialized operation, they said. You know, so I don't go and do all the work. I mean, all the good work they work. I don't go and do come and interpret people and try to, maybe all the one thing are there. Yeah, I mean, taking the same drugs that only bringing back on the street and saying all the sees it. Show me who all the arrest. Show me who all the arrest. Next thing them taking the same drugs that they seized last year and bring it back and say, you know what I mean? Just for them to justify them being in our water. I don't listen, I don't put in nothing past all you know. Show me who all the arrests. You understand? And not time it all, you know. I don't put people Caribbean name in some kind of jump up. You know what I mean? Okay, anything happening up so we ain't hear nothing about it. I'll come in on your little watch now. Watch it. Let me do that talk, okay? Next story. Oh yeah, how we looking for time? I've got another entertainment piece for you tonight, if you know what I mean, man. Of course, we've been featuring the Palm Tree Corners season 3, and we have up next Boise. This one is called Company. Ladies and gentlemen, here is our entertainment piece for tonight.
Company, oh baby, I miss you. I need your company. I need you to come for me. No, I need you to come to me, because honesty is the best policy, and I need you more than this modesty. I want to inhale and exhale your body, shorty, and party tonight, because tonight I'm going to get it right, and we're going to do things that the other people can see with their sight. You know, this life, this lockdown got me going crazy, and my eyes are a little bit hazy, because I need you right now, man. How? I wonder, like, whoa, girl, we got to do this now.
Once upon a time, we were all quarantined. we were all under lockdown. But we all needed just this one thing. Just this one thing. I need some. I need some. I need some. I need some. Baby, I need some. I need your touch. I need your touch. I need your touch. Baby, I need some. It's killing me, oh gosh. The lockdown killing me, oh gosh. The shit is killing me, oh gosh. The lockdown killing me, oh gosh. Oh gosh. Me go and give the best love of your life, girl, you're bound to remember. Me can't wait for all your body up, kites off and tender. Girl, me miss your body, me nah lie. Them things they can make a big man cry. Oh gosh, show me, oh my. Oh gosh, show me, oh my. I need some. I need some. I need some. Baby, I need some. I need your touch. I need your touch. I need your touch. Baby, I need some. It's killing me, oh gosh. The lockdown killing me, oh gosh. The shit is killing me, oh gosh. The lockdown killing me, oh gosh. Oh gosh. Girl, me need your company. Me want you next to me. I'm missing your body. Baby, baby, baby. As soon as curfew done, as soon as curfew done, just make up your mind, cause you're bound to bring forth my son. I need some. I need some. Baby, I need some. I need your touch. I need your touch. I need your touch. Baby, I need some. It's killing me, oh gosh. The lockdown killing me, oh gosh. It's killing me, oh gosh. The lockdown killing me, oh gosh. I need some. I need some. I need some. I need some. I need some company. Girl, I need some company. I need your company. Baby, baby, baby. Madras. Sexual chocolate band.
Yeah, that's our entertainment piece right there. And that's Boise. And yeah, well, you need some. Yeah. So what we're going to do right now, family, we are taking a quick break. And we will return, in a while. We've got the weather, we've got the national report, and probably more. Stay tuned.
At Communal, we are adapting to meet the changing needs of our shareholders and members. Times are changing, and with the changing times comes a whole new way to do business. Our parents may have done their banking a different way. Communal's state-of-the-art online banking and international debit card allows members to do business with great ease. It's like literally having a branch in your very own hands. Need a loan? Apply online from the comfort of your own home anywhere in the world, and your request will be dealt with remotely. Want to transfer between your accounts or another shareholder? No wait time for transactions to update. Voila! Who needs receipts when you can receive them via e-statements on your mobile device and save the environment? Not a Communal member? You can join our family today by applying online. At Communal, We see you are working hard to ensure that you save, invest, and grow. Communal. Join us today. This will be the best financial decision you have ever made. My name is Hollis Mr. Killer Map, and I endorse this message.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, we did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016, or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
We enjoy the luxury of a quality water supply. But it can come to this. Have adequate storage.
To deal with the dry season and the current demand for constant hand washing, you require adequate water storage. Tough times require smart solutions. Invest in a water tank that meets the needs of you and your family. Visit On The Spot Hardware and select the tank that suits your needs. Don't have the cash? No problem. Talk to us about the alternative payment option. And don't forget, we deliver right to your doorstep. On The Spot Hardware, the rock where all solid foundations begin.
Nine artists, 2 rounds of performances, $75,000 in cash prizes to be won, plus $10,000 for the Digicel People's Choice. Friday, August 7th, it's the first ever Cyber Monarch Groovy and Power Soca event, powered by Sunshine Promotions and Digicel.
All right, family, and now it's time for the National Report.
Government expected to readjust 2020 budget to address fall in projected income due to COVID-19. Details to this story and more in the National Report. Welcome back. With the details to the news for Thursday, August 6, 2020, I'm Delroy Louzan. Minister for Finance Dr. The Right Honourable Keith Mitchell is expected to address the nation soon on government's planned readjustment to the 2020 budget. Projected income has fallen significantly since the budget was read last year due to the serious negative effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. The closure of the country's ports, St. George's University, and hotels to help contain the spread of COVID-19 affected government's ability to collect revenue, with collection declining by almost 50%. Even in the face of these challenges, the government still continues its social programs and says there are no plans to cut those that target the vulnerable. The government has in fact increased spending on public sector investment programs to create more jobs as a way of reactivating the economy, which is at this time its main priority. Minister for Trade and CARICOM Affairs, Honorable Oliver Joseph, says they are now going through the areas in need of adjustment following a presentation by a team from the Ministry of Finance.
The Cabinet had a presentation done by the Ministry of Finance team. And therefore, right now, we are going through it to see the areas that we'll have to make the adjustment. That is engaging Cabinet. It started on Monday this week, and a number of recommendations were put forward by the Finance team. The Cabinet will consider all the recommendations and will take a decision very shortly on the adjustments that needs to be done, because as you know, in a budgeting, budget is a projection for over a period of time. In case of Grenada, you budget for 1 year. You make certain assumptions and predictions. So the revenue that was projected to collect did not take into consideration that you will have the situation with COVID. And therefore, if you are collecting, as we did last month, 50% less revenue than projected, obviously you will have to make adjustments.
Government has formulated a list of priority areas and sectors to help stimulate the economy during its downtime due to the rippling effects of COVID-19. Minister Joseph listed public sector investment, agriculture and manufacturing among areas government will place heavy emphasis on over the next few months.
Micro and medium-sized enterprises. As I mentioned in the previous program, 90% of the businesses in Grenada are considered as micro, small, and medium enterprises. And they account for about 50% of GDP. And so a lot of incentives have been given to these micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises to help create jobs and stimulate growth in the economy. So yes, we do have a priority list as we look forward to stimulating economic growth.
A contract is soon to be awarded to a firm by the Ministry of Infrastructure Development to address the rapid land slippage that has been occurring on a section of the Western Main Road in Molyneux, St. George. The rapid movement of the soil began back in November 2018 and has since forced the closure of that section of the road by the RGPF Traffic Department and a detour created through the Mount Morris community. One business owner and a few residents have had to relocate, and their residences are now totally destroyed as a result of the slippage. On Thursday, during government's weekly post-cabinet briefing, Honorable Oliver Joseph, Minister for Trade, Industry, Cooperatives and CARICOM Affairs, said the land slippage in Molyneux is still of grave concern to his government, and every effort is being made to address it.
The Ministry of Infrastructure Development and Implementation informs that the slippage at Molyneux continues to deteriorate. The ministry is working towards awarding a contract by the end of August 2020 to commence geotechnical studies for not only Molyneux but the entire Western Main Road corridor.
The geotechnical study for the Molyneux land slippage area is expected to take approximately 4 months. Government has shortlisted 6 firms from the many who expressed interest in undertaking the geotechnical study.
CDB took approximately 3 months to give the no objection. The government could not proceed without the no objection from CDB, thus causing this delay. However, the ministry is pleased to announce that the study will start shortly on the Molyneux project. The engineers of the ministry will continue the weekly monitoring schedule of the slip and document the extent to which damages are still occurring. The data provided will be the baseline for a geotechnical firm.
Honorable Joseph says specialized equipment will have to be shipped to Grenada in order to undertake the non-destructive testing to determine the geology of the area.
The data generated from the subsurface investigation will then be analyzed by National and Regional Materials Laboratory. Following this process, the firm will present the findings of the investigation, and this will determine where the road will be reconstructed. The public and other stakeholders will be kept updated on this situation, since, as I mentioned, this is of grave concern to the government.
This is the National Report. The news continues after the break.
The house was shaking. Then said the story here, babe. Crack, and the roof had gone.
Man, I was so scared, I nearly wet myself.
Only those who have lived it can truly understand the devastating fury of a hurricane's wind.
The house across the road just get up and roll over.
Hurricane force wind. It's a hazard. Hazards. Take control. Reduce your loss. You can hurricane-proof your home. For example, make your roof more wind-resistant by using screws instead of nails in its construction. Find out more about hurricane force winds and other hazards at your local disaster office.
A message from the National Disaster Management Agency and SEDERA.
Finally, in the news, the Community Nursing Division in the Ministry of Health has been using this week, designated as World Breastfeeding Week, to highlight the benefits of breastfeeding. The division says it has noticed a decline in the practice of exclusive breastfeeding. Acting Chief Community Health Nurse Carol Tellisford Charles says it is important that mothers breastfeed their babies.
We have noticed that during the lockdown, for example, in the months of March, April, May, that the percentage of exclusive breastfeeding mothers was around 40%. And as the country reopened in the month of July, we realized that the percentage went down to 27%. And as Community Nursing Division, we're encouraging our mothers and our fathers to ensure that the babies are breastfed, because during the pandemic, we need our children's immune system to be high. So knowing that breast milk contains colostrum, which has all the antibodies, all the essential nutrients to boost babies' immunity, which will combat, God forbid, if they're to come down with the COVID. So we're encouraging the population, grandmas, aunties, uncles, to encourage our young mothers especially to breastfeed the babies.
Activities for the week include presentation of tokens to breastfeeding mothers and media presentations. Mrs. Charles commends the government for its support to the health sector and, by extension, breastfeeding mothers.
God gave us, that is God's nature, woman's nature, to breastfeed, right? And it's cheap. As a matter of fact, it's inexpensive because you don't have to purchase it, right? It's there, and once you get the support, and I must add here, our government has really supported us in that way. They have invested in our healthcare professionals in training. So last year we were awarded Baby Friendly, Hospital Baby Friendly, and a lot of investment in training all categories of healthcare, even to our cleaners, our pharmacists, our nurses, all and sundry, they were trained. So, you know, we want to applaud our ministry for investing in us in that way.
That story concludes the news for Thursday, August 6, 2020. Recapping the headline, government expected to readjust 2020 budget to address a fall in projected income due to COVID-19. That's all from us here at the Government Information Service. On behalf of all who made this newscast possible, management and staff of the Government Information Service, I'm Delroy Lozan, thanking you for joining us.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much, Delroy. And let's take a look at the weather. Partly cloudy to cloudy with light to moderate showers and a medium chance of isolated thunder showers. Tonight's minimum temperature is expected to be just around 24.5 degrees Celsius. Winds easterly to east-southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas Moderate waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. And that's your weather report for tonight. And I'd like us to take a little look at the people who are on, just to big up a few people. And by the way, I would like to say thank you to everyone who wished the baby happy birthday yesterday. I'm sure, like when he gets older, he'll be able to go back to the video and go back to the post that we did on social and go through all of these and say, oh, this is somebody. When he's doing the program in the next few years, he'll be bigging you up and say, oh, I remember when you sent me happy birthday on my first birthday. That's what's gonna happen. And I'm gonna watch him saying this in the next few years. All right, yeah. Anyway, that's it for us for tonight. But let's say hi to Trevelyn and Rolander and Angel and Jilma and Danica, Lisa, Michelle, Robbie, Ezran, Zaka, Jennifer, Atalia, Noreen, and Corinne, Selector Vibes, Angel, Avril, Kireen and Doris and Mishi and Sharon and Ebony Spice. You have to please contact me. I already sent you a message because I need us to talk some business. All right? Yeah, so Ebony Spice, right after the program, please. I sent my number to you. Please send me a WhatsApp message or you can send me a message on Facebook, all right? Because we need to speak. Jerry, blessings to you as well. Sarah, hi to you as well. Richard, Osric, Natalie, Veron, and Marian, blessings to you as well. Ventress is here, and Alina. Okay, who else? Patsy, Noreen, Annette, and everybody else. Blessings. All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, folks, that's it right there. God blessings. And, I know that there might be other people tuned in. So, those of you who don't say anything and so on, thank you. And may God richly bless you and your family. All right. Until we meet again, which is going to be not long from now. So blessings, blessings, blessings. Take care of yourselves. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say ja. No. All the best. May God bless you. All right. And yeah, boy. Don't worry. Anyway, yes. Small man had a real fun for his birthday, and I hope that he's going to be God blessed, and I hope that it takes a village, and that we all will do our part in raising him to be that beautiful and caring and productive and servant as he's born to be. All right, but yes, it takes a village. Take care, guys. God bless.
At Communal, we are adapting to meet the changing needs of our shareholders and members. Times are changing, and with the changing times comes a whole new way to do business. Our parents may have done their banking a different way. Communal's state-of-the-art online banking and international debit card allows members to do business with great ease. It's like literally having a branch in your very own hands. Need a loan? Apply online from the comfort of your own home anywhere in the world, and your request will be dealt with remotely. Want to transfer between your accounts or another shareholder? No wait time for transactions to update. Voila! Who needs receipts when you can receive them via e-statements on your mobile device and save the environment? Not a Communal member? You can join our family today by applying online. At Communal, we see you are working hard to ensure that you save, invest, and grow. Communal, join us today. This will be the best financial decision you have ever made. My name is Hollis Mr. Killamap, and I endorse this message.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016, or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
We enjoy the luxury of a quality water supply. But it can come to this. Have adequate storage.
Welcome to SPS Barrel Service, a new online retail shop where you can purchase pre-packed grocery barrels or customize your own barrel. SPS offers groceries, home supplies, pharmaceuticals, clothing, and ships to South America and the Caribbean. With access to high-quality products, affordable pricing, and fast shipping, SPS saves you time, storage, and money. Send barrels to your family members anywhere in the world. Family members can ship to you, or you can shop and ship to yourself. Visit us at spsbarrelservice.com or call 416-567-3553. SPS Barrel Service. You shop, we pack, we ship.
To deal with the dry season and the current demand for constant hand washing, you require adequate water storage. Tough times require smart solutions. Invest in a water tank that meets the needs of you and your family. Visit On The Spot Hardware and select the tank that suits your needs. Don't have the cash? No problem. Talk to us about the alternative payment option. And don't forget, we deliver right to your doorstep. On The Spot Hardware, the rock where all solid foundations begin.
Do you suffer from pain in your back, knees, or joints and need effective pain relief? Get your life back with Omega XL, a natural, safe, anti-inflammatory supplement. This small soft gel has up to 22 times more omega-3 free fatty acids than fish oil and is backed by 30 years of clinical research.
Thanks, Omega XL. I don't have that same pain anymore.
Live the life you deserve and get the relief you need. Get Omega XL now at your local pharmacy.
Nine artists, 2 rounds of performances, $75,000 in cash prizes to be won, plus $10,000 for the Digicel People's Choice. Friday, August 7th, it's the first ever Cyber Monarch Groovy and Power Soca event, powered by Sunshine Promotions and Digicel.